Walk one. Blessings will rise up one another day. And we give thanks. Honestly, if I can hug the whole of you, we just jump in and so on and support. Phyllis be blessings to the whole of you, man. Really grateful, really thankful, really humbled. And today, we are keeping straight. We don't know a long thing. I have a big concern about poverty in the island and the money that is there and just not being used in right. So today, before you give an offering, a church or synagogue or temple or wherever you place of worship, want you think up about what you done wise up. So I could go through this. So according to Jamaica Observer, there's an article come out in Jamaica Observer in October. And according to this article, Jamaican churches report a combined 17 billion in assets. You hear me I tell you? Jamaican church have 17 billion worth of assets. This is reflected in assets and cash income as at July 2021, people. So not just assets alone, cash income in night, despite online worship sessions hitting the offering plate, the data did not include property values. Hello. So in Jamaica, we have the Department of Cooperative and Friendly Societies, the DCFS, and they regulate, I guess, the charities. They're the ones you apply to if you want to get that charity status in the island. And there are some 431 churches who are on their system. Now, let's bear in mind, we know say many people that even get that status to the church, because say woolly but church and them thing they are Jamaica. But yeah, 431 dependents. This represents, my people, 39.3 million per church. Now, we're not silly. We know say some people, some are going to work more, some are going to work less, but it's an average. Come on, a whole heap of money that. And the money just went up during the time of COVID. So what go on? So 17 billion. So churches in Jamaica, according to the Mary's Horton from the Tax Administration of Jamaica, TAJ, we know them well, we pay with taxes to them. Meaning churches would not pay income tax and certain other taxes once registered under the legislation. Under them staff and so would pay tax. So they are exempt from paying tax or anything they use on worship places and so on. Them no tax, no pay, right? However, it has been said that some of the traditional churches who still have to pay taxes on like burial grounds and so still are struggling with this. A whole heap of money this and no tax not pay. So where would money go? So I really wanted to bring this across to us. Really wanted to share this with us. What did happen why in the early church, as when I say, if you watch my previous videos, say no to tithing. In the early church, as in the New Testament, after Christ died, people used to sell everything what they have and give it and lay it at the apostles' feet. Sell everything and give it to the apostles. And the apostles used to share it up among everybody. But then there was a complaint that was raised. And the people said complain because the widows, with people that are less fortunate, were not getting the help. Not because the money was being misappropriated, just because the apostles didn't have to preach, they have to do everything at once. So when the complaint happened and the people them open their mouth, not like them church go here, we just go on and make nice and chat behind people back one away. Them open their mouth, them use them members meeting effectively and say, yeah, what? The money is not being spent. The widows that need it, bear in mind widows meant anyone less fortunate, it wasn't just literally widows. The less fortunate were not getting the help they needed and they made the complaint. And guess what the apostles say? No problem, guess what? We are going to stop distribute that. Why you get someone have good character, Acts chapter 6, get the people them have good character and make them deal with the thing and share up the money. And guess what? The people were blessed and the church them grew. And so what me I say is when you give your offering today, you talk about blessing time, offering time, whatever they use, and start read Malachi 3 and make you feel bad. And when I say when I take by faith, you're a good Christian because you give all your money, and when you go home, you're worried about how you're picking for eat, how light bill for pay, you don't have no electricity because your poor pitney have to go up and chuck top, forget little Wi-Fi because you say you do good to church and you're not wise. You're not a wise servant. You have to be studious and study and know where you do the money, invest, put the money in the right place. It's so when you invest in our church, and me I go call it investment, when you say you give to God and you give to God, and guess what, the people, that church now breaks up that money and say, all right, we don't pay all our overheads, we don't pay with bills, we don't pay pastor if you have a full-time pastor, however them do it. And guess what, this is money we have left. Let's start distributing it to the people of our church and of the community, so the people would know about you. You think you would have stayed, so people now would have happy. No people, poverty wouldn't gone. Look how much people we have in Jamaica where they below the poverty line. And it's bad. It is said that in Jamaica there are over 400,000 people living in poverty and 14,000 living in extreme poverty, 5% to 1.4 within the last few years, creating challenges for the poor. And it's said to, and this is according to the Borgen Project. This is terrible. And church there everywhere, and poverty people, you got church today, and nobody now be, every time they keep convention, you have to pay. All them foolishness, I know churches, and me I tell you, say, big up to Kojic, me know if it can't talk about them in England, yeah. You now go there, so go make them charge you for food. Me I go say big up to Bishop Cooper. I don't have no affiliations with him. I've never been to the church, but I've watched when people come in and them not have nothing, and he just collect the offering and him just say, "You take this and go start a little business." I saw the thing set up. I saw more that must be taking place. But you can't have all the money them in the bank them and gather interest, and people they are suffering now in the churches daily. When you go to any modern church in Jamaica, I'm telling you, you can't see for the rich and the poor. Look on a picture here, you can't tell the rich from the poor, because guess what, you see the lady, she don't barely have her shoes or pitney, they barely go, them have no sweet perfume or nothing for put on, them barely have like oil for putting in their ear, and then you have the others who are wear $200,000 weave and all them things. It's wrong, and we need to fix up and change up ourselves. If you live in if you have churches in your community, and me not say every church rich, but whatever I want to have, I do something. If I want piece of zinc, you give Miss Mary. If I two thing, you know, wait upon government. So where the tithes are offering and go people, and I hit me and telling them, why you can't wise up before now give money? Listen to me. When we pitney them know, say, the pastors are not about just abusing them and assaulting them. Some pastors, as we've seen, are rising this coming out. Where poor little pitney, them 13, 14-year-old pitney can't come at church and just walk free. Them telling them pitney, say, oh, no, come to look at odd jobs to me when me look them get abused. Listen to me. When you give your offering to them, why you use your conscience. And if you can categorically say, this is going to go to God because it will go to the people of God. The people of God being human beings, people who need help. This is what the money was all about. This is what the offering was about. But if you are going to give your money in a church just to say, you name the pan big offering now, I put you in heaven, my friend. I know so the thing set up. I know that is one way to heaven, and through Jesus Christ. And who call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. So when you did your trick, say you give big money and impress, or you impress yourself. You're not impress nobody. So you what? I got done right there, so. But we need to do better. We need to do better. And stop hold on people and really make sure, so when you give, it's going into the right. And I know when me give to my local church, I don't have no qualms, because I know say my leader give probably twice or 3 times as much as all we give. Yeah, that man, them the example of people were giving that. Sometimes me barely have all if me a rather at church, me not even remember to call offering them off. Say, oh, say offering time, and it's not a big deal. It's not 2 and 3. Them a talk about the man. Look how much church today, one in a church today. Look how much time offering I go through. And look how much time they know. People in a church, people don't even know the circumstances. You say you go to an organization and your leaders don't even know your circumstances, where you're poor, rich or poor. Them know if you have food to eat, and you talk about you do good and God and God. If you come out of religiosity, this is not about religion. This is about doing the will and the purpose of what God's Christ came on earth, which is to give And to give is still better than to receive. But you have to give and make sure, say, the people them will need to get the funds. Just like on a complain about politician, the money not set right way. Same way if you go in a church. They are not exempt from using the money and appropriately. So, hear what me I say, tap make them people are richer. Tap make them a buy big plane. Tap make pastor change out him car from X5 to X6. Stop make him a send all film picking them without student loan go school. Stop send them pan trip go out. Make them take the money and use in our community when there is none lacking in our community. When you see that una make a real press for stop poverty now, that's when things can change up and people can be rewarded. You know, the time for pastors appreciation now, my friend. When people are so far, if people give so much money during the pandemic, wait there and wait to show in our community. You must, I hope this pricks your conscience and you think right. And you hear me, I tell you, like, share and subscribe, send this to everybody where you know, especially church people. I know someone who go to church and someone who put off a church, but hear me, I hear my friends, and everybody, some people still are do good. Some people still are good, and you need to find them organization there. You need to support them organization. You need to big up them leaders there and make them go and push the whole mission of Christ on the land. So you hear me telling you, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening to me. Big up yourself. Thank you for all these people subscribe, and we will keep it coming. One love. Until the next time, take care.